So today we're going to go and visit a house that's for sale actually in the village. If you want to be one of my neighbours, we're just going through a little passageway. But if you look up there, you see, there's my finger there, that's my terrace. And there's a little passageway down here, and we're going to go and look at this house here. It's funny how no one has the same view. This does have a nice view. That's the neighbouring village of Gondola there. The whole of the back end of the village down there is where you come into the village as you go around the corner, and that's where we have the meals with everyone else in the village. Look, it's very nice. All tiled up, shutters. Double glazing, wow. So this, if we go in, I'm going to zoom out, is a kitchen, which will stay as it is, fully equipped. It's all tiled and, yeah, ready to go, pretty much. This nice archway, and as always, the obligatory vaulted ceilings, but they are very high, must be about, because I'm 6'4" and they're well above me, and come through here into what is the living room. All big windows, those shutters are shut though, and out onto a balcony where you get the full view. Look at that, that's an exceptional view. And it's got a sunshade that comes out as well. Everything's there, the guttering looks good, the wall looks good, everything looks good here. From there we go into the bathroom. Shower, loo, the obligatory bidet, sink. But all in perfect condition. Washing machine, connection, drain, all looks good, and the window, obviously. Ooh, look, it's got mosquito nets. That's a clever thing to have. Okay, and back into the living room. This marble is obviously to put a heater in. You can run it straight up into the chimney there. And then back here, we have a bedroom with built-in cupboards, a vaulted ceiling again, and another window with more nets, and central heating. Everything has central heating. So you wouldn't have to do much to move in here, to be honest. Look, even got a thermostat. I haven't seen one of those in the village in a very long time. So everything's, yeah, ready to move in and spend summer here. Now, this piece of land, so we're out on the balcony again, where we just were a minute ago. And this piece of land here, all the way over there to that fence line, and then back and down there, belongs to the house. So there's plenty to put in whatever you want to put in, a little pool, there's some swings, a little above ground pool, or at least a barbecue and a table and some chairs. That's a big fig tree. But what you could also do, because there's a road that comes in there, well, I'll go and walk past it in a minute, is you could, in theory, just put in some gravel and a little wall and park your car right there. That would be very convenient. So, yeah, it's quite a big garden that goes with it. And then down here, at the bottom of the steps, we have a cellar. So in here, we've got the boiler for the central heating and the hot water, which runs off the village gas, so that's quite good. And yeah, a little storage workroom, but everything's there. Someone had fun doing that. Okay. And, ooh, a proper cantina full of stuff. But again, plastered and tiled. It's in perfect condition. This could be used for almost anything. Look at that beautiful pew. So there's electricity. Everything's down here. This is a good size. Only open to the front, but has a gate, and this is windowed. You could, in theory, I guess, use that as an emergency bedroom if you had to. And then down here, if we walk underneath, we'll get to the bit of land, and in fact the bit that I sometimes drive up my quad up and down. So I wouldn't really, if you look, it goes up there, that's sort of where it will go up to mine. And down here, it goes down to the road. So you can easily get a car up here, but not much further than that because that's quite steep. But yeah, these couple of steps down to the bit of garden. I think if you put a little wall in there, just continue that wall, you could easily park a car there, just literally right there. You'd have to put, basically pour concrete, but that would be quite nice. So let's have a quick fly around with the drone, and I'll show you how it is and how it looks from the from above and from outside and across the village. And then I'll tell you about how to find out more if you want to. Well, it's an interesting little house and it's in perfect condition, and as is with everything in it, except what's in the cellar. The cellar will be emptied. Everything else can either stay or go up to whoever decides to buy it. He wants €90,000, which is probably almost always slightly negotiable, but yeah, if you have any questions, then send me an email. And I'll pass them on if it gets a little bit more, there's more than just a question. So there we go. I hope that was interesting, and see you soon.